Welcome to online classes DEO Nalgonda. Now, previous classes we had discussed about the distance between 2 points. Now, some more problems, applications on distance between 2 points. Find distance between cos theta, comma 0 and 0, comma sin theta. Now, what's the distance formula? Write the first distance formula. What is the distance formula? Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now, what are the given points? Let's first point A, cos theta, comma 0, B, 0, comma sin theta. Now, in point A is the x1 and y1. This is the x2 and y2. x1 is the cos theta, y1 is the 0, x2 is the 0, y2 is the cos sin theta. Now apply the formula. AB equal square root of x2 minus x1. That means difference of first coordinates. Difference of first coordinates. 0 minus cos theta whole square plus y2 minus y1 sin theta minus 0 whole square. Dear children, here formula y2 minus y1 whole square plus x2 minus y2 minus y1 whole square. In this case, you can take x1 minus x2 whole square also, or y1 minus y2 whole square also you can take. Either take x2 minus x1 whole square, x1 minus x2 whole square, we will get the same answer. Here 0 minus cos theta, minus cos theta whole square plus sin theta whole square. And here minus square. In minus of minus become a plus, cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta. Cos square theta plus sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta. Square root of sin square theta. Dear children, this sin theta, cos theta, we already learned in trigonometry. We will get the trigonometry sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. As per the identities of trigonometries, sin square theta plus cos square theta or cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1. So, this value become a 1. What is square root of 1? 1. Okay, this is the 1 unit. So, the distance between cos theta, comma 0 and 0, comma sin theta becomes a 1. Like that, it is not our textbook problems. Depend on the formula, we will get the different type of problems in public examinations. This is the one of the important question. First, 1 mark. This is the 1 mark question. We will get the in examinations. Now you see exercise 7, fourth problem. Check whether 5 comma minus 2, 6 comma 4 and 7 comma minus 2 are the vertices of isosceles triangle. Now we have to prove this one. To check isosceles triangle, what is the meaning of isosceles triangle? In a triangle, if any length of any two sides of a triangle are equal, then it become a isosceles triangle. Triangle has a 3 sides. If we show the length of two sides are equal, then it become a isosceles triangle. So let us suppose A 5 comma minus 2, B 6 comma 4 and C 7 comma minus 2. Now let us suppose A 5 comma minus 2, B 6 comma 4, C 7 comma minus 2. Now we have to find the length of side AB, side BC, side AC. What is the formula to find the distance between 2 points? Yes, what is the formula? Distance formula. What is the distance formula? Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Always you take x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now how to find the length of side AB, distance between A and B? So A 5 comma minus 2, B 6 comma 4. Now find the distance between A and B. A, B equal square root of is the x1, is the y1, is the x2 and is the y2. x2 minus x1, 6 minus 5 whole square plus y2 minus y1, 4 minus of minus 2. 4 minus of minus 2 whole square. Now in this case we will get a square root of 6 minus 5 whole square plus 4 minus of minus become plus 4 plus 2 whole square. So then we will get here square root of 6 minus 5 1 square plus 4 plus 2 6 whole square. 1 square how much? 1 into 1 how much? 1. And 6 square 6 into 6, 6 are 36 plus 36. We will get the square root of 37. Now length of side AB become square root of 37. Then find the distance between B and C. Become a length of side BC. B, what is B? 6 comma 4 and C 7 comma minus 2. So BC, length of BC equal square root of x2 minus x1, 7 minus 6, 7 minus 6 whole square plus y2 minus y1, minus 2 minus 4, minus 2 minus 4 whole square. And here 7 minus 1. We will get the 7 minus 6, we will get the 1 square. 1 square plus and minus 2 minus 4. Sum of two negative numbers become a negative number, minus 6 whole square. So we will get here 1 square, 1 into 1, 1. And minus 6 whole square. Minus 6 whole square how much? Minus 6 into minus plus 6 into 6 how much? 36. 36. So we will get the 1 plus 36 how much? 37. So length of BC also we get the 37. Now what do you observe here? I found the length of AB and BC. I got both are equal. If two sides are equal, then it become a isosceles triangle. No need to find the length of AC. If AB BC length are not equal, then we have to go to find the length of AC. Already the sides, two sides are equal, length of AB and length of BC are equal. So if two sides of a triangle are equal, it become a isosceles triangle. So then you stop here, you can write in triangle ABC, AB equal to BC. So what we have to prove? Check whether. So 5 comma minus 2, 6 comma 4 and 7 comma minus 2 are vertices of an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Dear children, given the triangle, prove the isosceles triangle. To prove the isosceles triangle, we have to find the sides, length of sides. If we show two sides, length of two sides are equal, it become a isosceles triangle. So using by distance formula, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. AB, length of AB, square root of 37, length of BC is the square root of 37. So both are equal. So it become an isosceles triangle. Dear children, previous problem we had already proved the isosceles triangle. If we given problem, show that isosceles triangle. What is the meaning of isosceles triangle? The three sides of a triangle are equal, then it become a isosceles triangle. Suppose if we given the three vertices of a triangle, then find the distance between AB and BC and CA. Find the first length of AB, length of BC, length of AC using the formula square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. And distance between AB, distance between BC, distance between AC. If we get three lengths are equal, if three lengths are equal, we can prove that given vertices are equilateral triangle. So if you get in examination, given vertices are, prove that given vertices are equilateral triangle, follow this method, you can do easily. Now let quadrilaterals. In quadrilateral, given problem number 7 in exercise 7.1, prove that the points minus 7 comma minus 3, 5 comma 10, 15 comma 8, 3 comma minus 5 taken in order are the corners of parallelogram. What you have to prove? Given vertices in order form a parallelogram. Now you draw one parallelogram. Let us suppose give the points A, B, C, D. Let us assign A, B, C, D points to the given vertices. A minus 7 comma minus 3 and B 5 comma 10 and C 15 comma 18 and D 3 comma minus 5. Now take in order. Dear children, in parallelogram this order is important. We have to go anti-clockwise direction or clockwise direction. Any direction you take in order. Order is most important. So I had taken first minus 7 comma minus 3 and 5 comma 10 and 15 comma 8, 3 comma minus 5. I take an anti-clockwise direction. You can take clockwise direction also. So you must follow the order. Now write we have to prove the parallelogram. How to prove the parallelogram? In parallelogram, as per the parallelogram, if opposite sides are equal, the length of opposite sides are equal in a quadrilateral, it becomes a parallelogram. So ABCD is a quadrilateral. To prove the parallelogram, we have to prove that length of opposite sides are equal. So length of AB equal length of DC, length of BC equal length of AD. How to find the length of sides of a quadrilateral? Using the distance formula. What is the distance formula? Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Dear children, here you take first AB. A minus 7 comma minus 3, B, what is B? 5 comma 10. Find the length of AB. Distance between AB. Length of side AB means distance between point A and B. Square root of x2 minus x1, 5 minus of minus 7 become a plus, minus 5 minus of minus plus 7 whole square plus 10 minus of minus 3 minus of minus 3, it become a plus 10. Dear children, you can observe carefully, you can write clearly otherwise. Now x2 minus x1, 5 minus of minus 7 whole square plus 10 minus of minus 3 whole square. To avoid the more steps, you can write directly square root of 5 minus of minus plus 7 whole square, 10 minus of minus 3, 10 plus 3 whole square. So my dear children, to avoid the steps, more steps, you can write directly this step. Now, what is the value of 5 plus 7? 12. Very good. Whole square plus 10 plus 3, 13 whole square. What is the value of 12 square? 12 sir. 12 into 12, 144 plus 13 into 13, 169. So we will get here, how much we will get children? 144 plus 169, 9, 13, 10, 11 and 300. So 313 units are length of AB. Now find the length of BC. B 5 comma 10, C 15 comma 8. Find the length of BC. BC equals square root of x2 minus x1, 15 minus 5 whole square plus 8 minus 10 whole square, and we will get the square root of 15 minus 5, how much? 10. 10 square, 8 minus 10, 8 minus 10 minus 2, minus 2, minus 2 whole square. Then we will get here 10 square, 10 into 10, 100 plus minus 2 whole square, minus 2 into minus plus 4. We will get the 104. 104. Then find the length of AB, BC, CD. C, how much children? 15 comma 8. D, 3 comma minus 5. Now find the CD, length of CD. What is the length of CD? We have to get here x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. x2 minus x1, 3 minus 12 whole square plus y2 minus y1 minus 5 minus 8 whole square. Then we will get here 3 minus 12. How much children? Here 15. Okay. 15. 3 minus 15 how much? Minus 12. Minus 12 whole square plus minus 5 minus 8 minus 13 whole square. And how much? 12 minus 12 whole square. Minus 12 into minus 12. Minus into minus plus 12 12s are 144 plus minus 13 whole square. Minus 13 into minus 13 plus 13 into 13. How much? 169. 169. Already we done here. 144 plus 169 equal to 313. So square root of 313 units. Then last side, what is the last side? CD. CD. Next to ABC, DA. What is the DA? D. What is the D here? 3 comma minus 5 A minus 7 comma minus 3. Find the length of DA. Length of DA equals square root of x2 minus x1 minus 7 minus 3 minus 7 minus 3 whole square plus y2 minus y1 minus 3 minus of minus 5. Minus of minus become a plus. You can write here plus. Plus 5. I am writing here directly whole square. Square root of now minus 5 7 minus 3. Sum of negative number always negative number. Minus 10 whole square plus minus 3 plus 5. We will get the 2 whole square. Then what is the minus 10 whole square? Minus 10 into minus 10. Minus of minus plus 10 tens are how much? 100. Plus 2 square. 2 into 2. How much? 4. We will get here 104. What do you observe here? Length of AB, square root of 313, square root of BC, square root of 104, length of CD, square root of 313, and length of DA, square root of 104. We clearly observe that length of these two are equal. These two are equal. What is the length? Length of BC, length of DA are equal. Length of DC, length of DA are equal. These two are equal. And length of AB 313, length of CD 313. So these two also equal. Okay, you can write here in quadrilateral ABCD, AB equal to CD and BC equal to AD. We clearly observed. So, opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal. If opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, it become a parallelogram. Hence, given points or vertices of a parallelogram. Dear children, so very easy in to show the triangles and quadrilaterals. If you ask the question parallelogram, simply we have to find the length of 4 sides. A quadrilateral has 4 sides. Let's give the names A, B, C, D, namely A length of AB, length of BC, length of CD, length of DA. Find only 4 to show the parallelogram. And if opposite sides become equal, then it become a parallelogram. In this case, we got opposite sides are equal, so it is a parallelogram. Dear children, take another problem in exercise 7.1. This is the 8th problem. Show that the points minus 4 comma 7, minus 1 comma 2, 8 comma 5, 5 comma minus 4 taken in order are the vertices of a rhombus. Find its area. What is the meaning of rhombus? In a quadrilateral, all sides, length of all sides are equal, it becomes a rhombus. Dear children, a quadrilateral has 4 sides. How many sides has a quadrilateral? 4 sides. So, to show the rhombus, we have to find the length of 4 sides. If length of 4 sides become equal, then given points are become a rhombus. So, to prove the rhombus, we have to prove that length of 4 sides are equal. Now, I assigned given points with A minus 4 comma 7, B minus 1 comma 2, C 8 comma 5 and D 5 comma minus 4. So, these 4 points write in order. Order means clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. A, B, C, D, or you can take A, B, C, D. Some students are having the mistakes. Suppose if you take this the right, this also right direction. So if I take here A, B, C, D, and this is the absolutely wrong. So we not follow the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. A, B, C, D. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. Here A, B, C, D. Here which direction we followed here? Nothing. So this way is 100% wrong. Don't do this mistake. And second one, we have in this case x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. In this case x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2. y2 minus y1 whole square, y1 minus y2 whole square. Here, whatever you take, you will get the same answer. Yes, see children, here, x2 minus x1 whole square also equal to x1 minus x2 whole square. Let's take example. 7 minus 3 whole square. How much? 4 square. 4 4s are 16. And here, 3 minus 7. How much? Minus 4. Minus 4 whole square. Minus 4 into minus 4 plus 16. So, both in cases are equal. So, keep in your mind, here difference of first coordinate whole square, difference of second coordinate whole square. To prove the given points are form a rhombus, we have to find the length of 4 sides. Now I am going to find the length of first side AB. AB. How to find the length of AB? What is the formula? X2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. What is x2 minus x1 whole square? AB, difference of first coordinates. Either to take x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2. Whatever you take, as well wish. Nothing here, x coordinates. Minus 1 and minus of minus 4 whole square plus difference of y coordinates 2 y2 minus y1 2 minus of minus 7 whole square. Now minus 1 minus of minus 4 become a plus minus 1 plus 4 whole square and 2 minus of minus 7 become plus 2 plus 7 whole square. I suggest you children, you can write this step directly, need not to write this step. If you understand, you can write directly. Then minus 1 plus 4, how much? 3. 3 square plus 2 plus 7, how much? 9. 9 square. And we will get here 3 square. 3 into 3, 9. 9 square, how much? 9 9s are 81. We will get square root of 90. Square root of 90. Then go to the next BC. Length of BC. These 2 points. Length of BC. These 2 points. Difference of first coordinates. 8 minus of minus 1. 8 minus of minus 1 become a 8 minus of minus 1 whole square plus 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 whole square equal square root of 8 minus of minus become plus 8 plus 1 whole square plus 5 minus 2 whole square. Now 8 plus 1 9 square plus 3 square. How much 9 square? 81. 3 square how much? 9. How much will get? 90. Very easy, no? Next, CD, length of CD. What is the length of CD? Now C and D. Difference of first coordinates. 8 minus 5 you can take or 5 minus 8 you can take as your wish. So, square root of as per formula x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2. So, I am taking 5 minus 8 whole square plus minus 4 minus 5 minus 4 minus 5 whole square. Then here 5 minus 3 whole square square root of plus sum of negative numbers is always negative. Minus 4 minus 9 whole square. We know that minus 3 into minus 3 how much? Plus 9. Minus 9 whole square means minus 9 into minus 9. How much? 81. Now 9 plus 81, 90. Square root of 90. Remaining one more side. What is the side? Now this how much we get here? Square root of 90. This also square root of 90. And this is the square root of 90. We are going to find the length of AD. Length of AD. Square root of AD. Difference of x coordinates. You can write here minus 4 minus 5 whole square plus minus 7 minus of minus plus 4 minus of minus 4, minus of minus 4 plus 4 whole square. Dear children, I separated difference of first coordinate x here. So minus 4 minus 5 and minus 7 minus of minus 4, minus of minus 4 plus become plus 4. Then square root of minus 4 minus 5, how much? Sum of negative numbers, negative number minus 9 whole square. Now minus 7 plus 4, minus 3 whole square, and minus 9 whole square, how much? Very good, 81 plus minus 3 whole square, how much? 9. So 81 plus 9, 90. What do you observe here? Length of AB square root of 90, length of BC square root of 90, length of CD square root of 90, and length of AD square root of 90. We got length of all sides are equal. So if length of all sides of a quadrilateral are equal, it become a rhombus. So given vertices form a rhombus. In ABCD, AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. So given points are the vertices of a rhombus. Given vertices are become a rhombus. Very easy, children. In quadrilateral, if we ask the question parallelogram, we have to find the four sides. We have to prove opposite sides are equal. If we ask the question rhombus, we have to find the again four sides. All sides are equal. Suppose in the same way, if we ask the question, show that square and given vertices are rectangle. To prove the rectangle, suppose this is a rectangle A, B, C, D. We have to find rectangle. To prove the rectangle, we have to find the length of three sides. Here AB, BC, CD, DA and diagonal AC, diagonal BD. So we have to find the four distances. Here four sides and two diagonals. We have to prove that opposite sides are equal. AB equal CD, BC equal DA and AC equal to BD. So for parallelogram, we have to prove take only length of four sides. Need not to find the diagonal. To prove the rectangle, we have to find the length of four sides and also diagonal. Opposite sides are equal and diagonals are equal. Suppose square. For square, same as it is, follow the rhombus. Find the AB, BC, CD, DA and also find the AB, BC, CD, DA. Also find the AC and length of diagonal BD. We have to prove that all sides are equal and length of diagonals are equal. What is the difference in rhombus and square? In square, diagonals are equal. In rhombus, need not to show the diagonals are equal. What's the difference between parallelogram and rectangle? In rectangle, in parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. In rectangle, must be diagonals, length of diagonals are equal, and parallelogram need not to prove the length of diagonals are equal. Dear children, in examination, if you get the rectangle, show the rectangle and square, we have to follow this pattern. Now, remaining, find its area. What is the area for rhombus? To find the area for rhombus of the length of diagonals by product of diagonals by 2. So, to find the area of rhombus, we have to find the length of diagonals AC and BD. We have to find the length of AC and BD. Now I am going to find the length of diagonal AC. What is the length of diagonal AC? Formula AC. What is AC? These 2 points. 8 minus half minus 4. 8 minus half minus 4 whole square plus 5 minus half minus 7 whole square. 5 minus half minus 7 whole square. Now children here, 8 minus half minus 4 plus 8 plus 4 whole square plus 5 minus half minus 7 plus 7 whole square, and we will get here 8 plus 4, 12 square plus 7 plus 5, 12 whole square. We will get here 144 plus 144. We will get the square root of 288. This is the answer. And length of BD. Length of BD. These 2 points. 5 minus half minus 1. 5 minus half minus 1 whole square plus minus 4 minus 2. Minus 4 minus 2 whole square equals square root of, how much here? 5 minus half minus plus 1 whole square plus minus 4 minus 1 minus 6 whole square, and we will get the square root of 6 square plus minus 6 whole square equal square root of 36 plus 36 equal square root of 72. Now, if you write the shortest form, this one you can write the square root of 144 into 2 equals square root of 144 equal 12 and square root of 2. Here also square root of 36 into 2. Square root of 36 into 2. Square root of 36 into square root of 2. Square root of 36 how much? 6. 6 root 2. So, length of AC equal to 12 square root of 2. Length of BD equals 6 into square root of 2. Now, what is the formula? Length of diagonal, product of diagonals by 2. So, what is the product of diagonals? Length of first diagonal is the 12 root 2 into second one 6 root 2 by 2. Then we will get here 12 into 6 into root 2 into root 2, 2 by 2. Then we will get the 2 cancel. We will get the 12 6 are 72 square units. So, this is the answer, very easy. Remaining that depend on the quadrilaterals, you can solve yourself and do the problems. Exercise 7.1, ninth problem and sixth problem, do yourself.